Doing fabulous, my friend. Doing fabulous.
Let's see.
Tell me again.
How we doing today?
Can you hear me?
There you are. I got you now.
All right, fantastic. Tell me your name again.
Joe Schirmer.
George. Hi, George. My name is Jeff DeVille.
Joe Schirmer.
Huh?
Joe Schirmer.
Sorry, Joe. Let me turn down my music. There we go. Hi, Joe. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate you.
I appreciate you coming to Pitch. Pitch is an incredible app that's being developed, and you're going to be one of the first successful ones I hear.
Outstanding.
Talking about what we're doing. Can you move
I love it,
your
man.
camera for me?
What's that?
There you go. Can you move closer to your camera?
Absolutely.
There you go. And turn it down a little bit for me.
Down. Is it on this one?
There you go. Perfect.
Here we go.
All
Outstanding.
right. So George, tell me a little bit about yourself.
All right. So my name is Joe Schirmer. I'm from Danbury, Connecticut. I've been fixing and flipping homes for closing on 20 years. I went really serious about 15 years ago, and I doubled down in 2011. To date, we've closed in on about close to 50 houses, fixing and flipping. And in Connecticut here, it's a very ripe market, as you probably know, as a savvy investor. The average return up here is like $40,000 to $60,000 a flip.
There you go.
So there's a very lucrative up here. And something about me, I have great vision, right? So I walk into these properties. A lot of people walk away. I did a deal last year. We made $100K on one property and it was on the market for over a year.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You had it on the market for a year?
It was on the market for a year and everybody walked away from it. And when I walked in with my vision, I saw something what they didn't see. Right. So being a visionary is a blessing.
It is. Absolutely.
So now we're currently holding about 14 properties. I got my wife involved about a year and a half ago. She bought a 1712 property here in Newtown, Connecticut. She has an antique shop there now. So I have 13 properties, 3 of them with a partner, 10 of them on my own. My wife has one. So now she's in the game as well. So then we're becoming a family affair.
Wonderful. That's the best way. And teach your children how to take over the portfolio after you build $20 million worth of real estate, right?
Exactly right. But one thing that I've learned in this game is that when you get to this level of the game, Jeffrey, you need other people around you to keep you on track, keep you focused, because it's so easy to get distracted.
Absolutely. Have you read the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill?
Absolutely. I've been listening to Outwitting the Devil. There's a couple other ones that he came out with. And now think about that. That book came out in 1938. It's pertinent today.
It's one of the best-selling books of all time besides the Bible.
Yes. I love that book. I listen to these audiobooks. As I go to sleep every night, I put an audiobook in. I do 15, 20. Sometimes I'll listen to it for 4 hours.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So let's talk about your fix and flips real quick.
Absolutely.
Are you using other people's money or are you using your money?
I was using both. I was using hard money lenders and some of my own money. And right now there's like 12 to 15% interest with hard money guys, 3 points, 12% interest here in Connecticut is the cap.
Yep.
So the one thing I was looking at now, I have this big portfolio. How do we reduce the costs and increase our profits, right? Because right now we're paying all this money in interest. Like, how can we put one big blanket loan or something to combine all these properties together, pull some cash out so we can make more deals happen? I have another one on the table right now.
Right. Did you get a chance to fill out the worksheet that I sent you called the Schedule of Real Estate?
Yes. So I looked at that sheet and you had a space for one property. We got 14 properties, 3 of them we're talking about. So I was looking at how are we going to get 14 properties on this sheet?
Well, yeah,
so I had
an extra line.
You had an extra line on it?
Yeah, you put 20 properties on one sheet.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah. I'll go over it after we do this.
Absolutely.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you some questions. Okay.
Okay.
First question is, how many properties do you currently own right now?
Currently have 14.
Okay. And they're all based in Connecticut, correct?
Yes.
How many are single family houses?
All but 2.
12. What are the other 2?
One is a 2-family. The other one is a 3-family.
2 and a 3. How many of your properties are 100% occupied?
Every one of them.
Fantastic. Okay. What would you say your average interest rate would be between 5.25% to 12%, right?
Correct.
Okay. Now, without being able to see your tape, I call it a tape, which is your schedule of real estate. What I do is I analyze and I look at the balance, what you owe. If you took all your properties, do you have like a loan to value that you would be sitting at?
Yeah, right now we have 3.7 million in property and 1.8 in debt.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. If that is true, which I'm sure it is, because being a money man like you are, because you're in the industry, you look at your numbers every day. You got to keep.
I love numbers. I can't remember the golfers' names, but I know their numbers, what they shot.
There you go. Well, what I do is I provide money. I refinance portfolios like yours. Okay. So you're roughly about a 46%. No. Yeah, you're about a 47% loan to value, which to me is a fabulous position. Now, out of the 3.7, how much money would you want to put into a cash account so you can expand? How much money you need?
I'm going to say somewhere around $6 to $1 million would be perfect right now to get started for what I'm doing currently, current projects. But long term, I want to get to $2 to $5 million. Okay.
There's a couple different alternatives I can give you. Well, first of all, I want to refinance, which is called a portfolio. I just finalized and closed the deal. When was it? Last week. A couple came to me. They own 6 duplexes, and they all had zero balance. Total portfolio came to $1.5 million in valuation after we did the appraisals. I gave them $1,150,000 at 5.8%, locked for 10 years, amortized over 30. Pretty impressive.
I like those numbers.
Yes, I'm sure you do. I like those numbers too.
I like you a lot, Jeffrey.
I'm going to become one of your best friends, my friend. The man with the money is always one of the best friends. The second best is your CPA. He shows you how not to pay tax.
I like that part too.
That's right. So $600,000. If we did 600, you're at 2.4 out of 3.7. 3.7, 2.4. That put us at 65%. I can do that.
Outstanding.
What's your credit score right now?
Currently it's 720.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. Where I sit, I'm going to make you an offer, but I can't make you a hard offer until I see that paperwork.
Okay.
Because I need to know what your taxes, your insurance. I need to know what you have in reserves in regards to, do you keep any type of on your worksheet? And I have some fantastic Excel worksheets. I picked up 3 duplexes yesterday for $980,000. My cash on cash return on my $200,000 that I'm putting down is 13.9%. Cash on cash return, which is the 20% that I've got to put down. That's cash to me. I got to put that cash out, and I want to make money on that money, right? That's giving me 13%. My cap rate is 7.86, which is a beautiful cap rate.
I love it.
Yep. And it rolls off $2,700 a month profit. How do you like that?
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. I'm a big numbers guy. These numbers I perk up, man. And you really got my attention.
Well, I'm going to stretch your vision. I'm going to stretch. You've done fantastic. You got $3.7 million worth of value. I would like to get you to 10 million. I'm going to stretch your vision into multifamily, because multifamily is the turning edge right now. This is where people are going that are accumulating assets. You've done a fantastic job on single families. 2008 was a very difficult year for myself and a lot of my friends. We lost a lot of money due to the fact that valuations on single families were corrected, due to the fact that anybody could qualify for a loan. If you fog a mirror, you could qualify for a loan, which means we had too much inventory. The investors were overbuying. People who didn't need to buy were buying 2 and 3 houses. That happened here in Florida, where I live. This correction that we're seeing right now, we're seeing a little bit slow down. Interest rates are raising. The Fed's stepping on our toes, but rates the long bond corrected a little bit. Rates for single families right now are close to 4%, which is still very inexpensive. If the economy slows down, people aren't going to be buying homes. They can't afford it because rates went up, right?
Correct.
Now, where are they going to live if they can't buy a home? Rent. They're going to rent. I want to start educating you on how to buy multi-family properties. And I'm going to partner with you because I love your background. I love the idea. you handle your money, you handle your business right, and you're a general contractor. Let me tell
That's
you what
correct.
I do. I have a general contractor in San Antonio. I have a general contractor in Flagler, Florida, Flagler Beach, Florida. I have a general contractor in Miami Beach. I partner with these general contractors. I provide the money. I do all the due diligence. I do all the bookkeeping. I have all the records. I handle the corporations. I handle everything. And I apply my credit. If we're partnering, I apply my credit to our partnership, which means I'm going to stretch your vision and get you out of single families. Let's start buying 8 units, 12 units, 24 units. Those places, your cap rates are wonderful right now.
I love it.
Let's buy multifamilies that need to be rehabbed. Now we've got capital appreciation by the rehab, which is called after repair value. We can realize our profits very quickly. Okay. Once it's stabilized, we have to make a hard decision. Do we want to take our profit, roll it over into another investment through a 1031 exchange and buy larger properties? I have a friend right now. He's buying properties for $18 and $25 million a piece. Large communities, 100 units, 125, 150 unit apartment complexes. And it doesn't matter. He's buying them because they're never going to fail. During a down session, people have to rent. People can't buy, right?
Correct. That's where we are today. Everybody's a renter.
Yep. Well, I want to make you an offer in a couple different avenues. You had mentioned also to pitch that you were interested in the assisted living care program, learning how to take an assisted living person, put it insurance paid or government paid, Medicare, Medicaid, put them into a single family house where you can make $1,500 a person, $2,000 a person every month. If you have a 4-bedroom house, your caregiver lives in 1 bedroom privately. That way you have 2 caregivers come in and out and they trade times. There's always somebody there to give care. You have 3 other bedrooms. You put 2 people in each bedroom. You're making $3,000 a room times 3 rooms is $9,000 a month.
That's correct.
That's the way it is.
Numbers, man. That's numbers that I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, there's a company that I'm studying right now because we have a lot of homes in San Antonio. We're accumulating more property here in Florida. And I'm going to hire a nurse's care that will come in and run each location for me, staff each location for me. I'm going to do what I do best, which is real estate and money. But I'm going to hire somebody to do my medical treatment centers. Now, there are guidelines that you have to bypass or surpass with the county, which is fairly easy.
Yep.
You do not need a medical director. You do not need a doctor because you're just giving home care. That's all it is.
That's correct.
So we'll get more into that later. But I do want to do business with you. I want to open the line of communication through Pitch. I'm glad that you came on Pitch's application today because this is going to give this application that they've designed is incredible because I'm sitting in Miami Beach overlooking the ocean. You're in Connecticut and I can see you. I can emotionally tell the way you do business. I want to get to know you. And I think you and I are going to make a good amount of money together in the very future. In the near.
I love it, man. I really appreciate that, Jeffrey. Thank you so much. Thank you to Jonathan and Damien for putting this together.
Yes.
I mean, this takes the teamwork. I mean, Diane's been reaching out back and forth and making all this stuff go down. I mean, ultimately, we have to have a team to be successful to go far.
Right.
Absolutely. And that's what I'm looking to do. When you talk about $10 million, you're talking my language. So
good.
I have no limits. So I'm ready to go.
Good. Here's what I'd like to do. Pitch will pass your information to me. They'll pass my information to you. I want you to actually, I'll get on a private call with you and we'll go through your real estate.
Yep.
When we're finished with the real estate, we're going to come back to Pitch. We're going to do a number 2, second video. And that's when I'm going to make you an offer and give you terms. And I believe I can put $600,000 cash in your bank, redesign your portfolio, and most definitely save you money. How's that sound?
Nice. I love that word, man. Saving money. I got 2 favorite 4-letter words. One is sold and one is rent. So as long as we're cash flowing, I'm in, man.
Fantastic. Well, I appreciate you coming on board today, and I really look forward to our future.
Me too, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your time today.
Look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye now.